question, sir, but unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity.
All rise. Support Court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1068, Bookman case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Doesn't look like the mom showed up today. All right, Mr. Bookman, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say my woman Felicia is a deadbeat mother. She left me about 7 months ago. I'm 21 years old.
Wait a minute, is her real name Felicia, or you just calling her
No, her
Felicia?
real name's Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know. It was a one-night stand, and then, all that thing, it's just in the past. But the problem is I work 2 jobs. I bust my butt. And the problem is I pay about $108 in insurance, but the mother doesn't do anything. She doesn't pay. I mean, look at right now, it's irresponsible. She's sitting, not even there.
Yeah, I'm looking at an empty chair.
So my problem is how am I supposed to be able to take care of this child by myself? And I'm stuck, not be able to afford everything when it comes to groceries, when it comes to clothing, when it comes to everything, all the other expenses. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. How long has your child, it's a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay.
7 months.
All right. So she took off 7 months ago?
Yeah, and never hit me back up again.
So you were the fling?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, you said it was a one-night stand, so
well, I'm not gonna
she
lie,
got up
man.
and left you after, the morning after?
To be honest, man, I might have took it a little bit more than what it intended to be.
After one night?
I love that woman a lot, but I guess, sadly she doesn't love me.
Well, I believe in love at first sight too, so I get it, totally understand.
All right, y'all, buckle in. We've got a 21-year-old dad, Mr. Bookman, raising his son all on his own after a one-night stand turned into full-time parenting. Mom? Nowhere to be found. Not even in court. And this judge? She's ready to make some moves. Let's dive into the heartbreak, the hustle, and the courtroom clapbacks. Here's where it gets tender. He admits it was a one-night stand, but he caught feelings. Like, I love her after one nighty kind of feelings. The judge teases him a little, but this isn't comedy. This is a young man who wanted a family and got left holding a baby bottle. Bookman comes out swinging, calling mom a deadbeat and laying out the daily grind, 2 jobs, insurance, diapers, bills. And Felicia? Missing in action. Not even pretending to co-parent. This is what real-life abandonment looks like. Would you call this neglect, or just straight-up cowardice? He's listing every expense like he's reading off a sad Walmart receipt, food, clothes, everything in between, while Felicia's out here playing ghost. How is this man supposed to survive single parenting with 0 support? Tell me, how long is too long to wait for help?
It's, man, I'm 21, and I had dreams and I had opportunities, and, myself, got carried away with women. And, all I'm asking is, for this woman to come into my child's life and be able to take care of what a mother should do, right? And my issue is that I'm stuck doing all these things while this woman, God forbid, I don't know where, is not even trying. And it sucks because I've reached out to her, I've contacted her.
What does she do? Like, does she work?
I don't know.
Okay.
Last time I checked, she wasn't working.
And at 21, this man had dreams, now he's juggling them alongside bottles and heartbreak. He says Felicia's been out clubbing while he's been at home parenting. Does that sound like a mom dodging responsibility or just running away from it?
Was she in school or anything?
Last time I checked, yeah, she was in school and all that. But, that's no excuse, man.
I agree that it's definitely not an excuse, and that was definitely a Felicia move not to show up to court today. So you are asking for some type of child support?
Yes, I'm asking just a little bit to help this child and all that, because I feel like, it takes 2 to tango. So I feel like it should be definitely 2 people helping a child, not just 1 person and all that. All I'm asking is to be able to take care of this child and help me when it comes to expenses, when it comes so this child can have a better life.
Judge confirms the obvious. Felicia flaked on court, too. Classic. Bookman asks for child support, not revenge, not a messy custody fight, just help. Honestly, it's the most reasonable request in this whole saga.
So look, this is what we can do. She did not show up for court today, and according to the court documents that you filed, she was served to be here. So we can go ahead and move forward with what it is that you're asking for. Unfortunately though, because I don't have any financial information on her, I have to set her child support at minimum wage, okay? So with that being...
Since Felicia was legally served and still ghosted, the judge moves forward. Minimum wage support is all she can assign without income info. It's a legal move, not a miracle, but at least it's something.
The minimum wage amount, her gross is $1,092.78, which brings her net, well, she has one other child, right? Or no, this is her only child, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know if she's going around and shit, but you know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Her gross is $1,200 based on minimum wage. Her net is $1,092.78 for one child. That brings her child support amount to $219 even. And you said you pay $108, correct, in health insurance?
In insurance every month.
Okay, so you will, she will have to reimburse that to you. And you said she's been gone about 7
Now the math comes in. $219 per month in support, $108 for health insurance, plus $1,530 in back pay. Finally, some acknowledgement that he's been doing it all, but acknowledgement doesn't pay the bills.
All right, so I'm also going to order that mom reimburse you for the back pay. So her child support obligation is $219 per month, plus the $108. Then we're going to have her pay back child support for 7 months. That'll bring it to $1,533. I'm gonna have her make that payable at $50 per month, okay? So $219 plus $50 plus the $108 for health insurance. That brings her monthly obligation to $377. That's how much.
So Felicia owes $377 a month, but since she's unemployed, there's no paycheck to dock. That means Bookman is still carrying the load alone. Should the court be able to do more when a parent completely disappears?
Now, without any income information, without knowing who her employer is, we don't have the information to send to her employer in order to deduct those payments. However, when she does find suitable employment and we're able to send the order to an employer, then we'll be able to deduct those payments. And in the meantime, she'll just be in arrears.
Bookman's had it. You can hear it in his voice. How long do I have to wait? Even the judge admits there's no answer. This isn't just financial, it's emotional warfare.
Okay.
So how am I supposed to take care of this child?
Well, you'll keep doing it as you've been doing, which I definitely commend you. However, until she is working, money probably won't come to you just yet. But at some point it will, once she starts working and we're able to send that order to an employer.
So how long am I supposed to wait? I mean, the woman's been out of my life for 7 months, me and this child's life.
Right.
She hasn't paid at all. How long do I have to keep waiting?
That is a great question, sir, but unfortunately I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity. I believe you used it the first time and I didn't really catch it. You were a little emotional, so I was giving you some leeway, but don't use profanity in here. But yeah, I mean, there's an order.
Things boil over. Bookman slips a curse word, judge checks him, but he's desperate. She keeps it real, you've got a court order, but without her working, it's just paper. Cold truth wrapped in legal tape.
$377, look at it like this. When she starts working, you can come back and ask me to increase her child support. And that'll be something that I would definitely entertain because right now it's set at minimum wage. So keep doing what you're doing. I applaud you. However, this is where we're at today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions? Is there anything further?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
This whole thing, a one-night stand turned into a one-man war. Mr. Bookman leaves court with a piece of paper, but no real relief. If this one hit you hard, sound off in the comments.